It's customary, the minhag is that Erev Rosh Chodesh Sivan, people say the tefillas hashla. The Shlo wrote a beautiful tefillah asking HaKadosh Baruch Hu for all kinds of ruchniistic things, but mostly focused on a tefillah that our children should go b'darkei Hashem and they should become tzaddikim and tamidei chachamim and erlich yidden. And the Shlo himself writes by this tefillah that he feels that the most appropriate time to say this tefillah should be Erev Rosh Chodesh Sivan, because Erev Rosh Chodesh Sivan was when Klal Yisrael was makabel the Torah, and when they were, and he says that the parents should fast and give tzedakah to aniyim, and to help the tefillah be niskabel. And he says that my heart tells me that the best time to say this tefillah should be Erev Rosh Chodesh Sivan, except when it became Dama Nivchar. Just wanted to say, and it's makabel and Klal Yisrael to say it. You don't have to say it Dafka Rosh Chodesh Sivan. You can say it at any time. But I just wanted to tell too that the Gemara says in Brachas and Daf Yud Zayin and Beis, the Gemara is darshaning psukim about how different tzaddikim and great people had children and talmidim that didn't follow the Derech HaTorah. And the Gemara says, without going through the whole thing, but the Gemara says, Shelo yehei lanu ben a talmud shemakdiach tafshila berabim, that we shouldn't have a son or a talmud that burns his food in public, meaning that he shows that his rebbeim and his parents, it wasn't worth anything to him. He doesn't care about them, doesn't care to burn them, the rabbim. They say that this was the tefillah that Brisker Rav used to daven after Shemoneh Esrei, that Shlo yilonu ben talmud shemakdiach tavshil b'rabbim. It was fascinating, Lashon in the Alkut Shemoni in Tehillim, Tanut ve'Elio, Ma'aseh b'koyin echel sheyirei Shemayim b'seiser. There was a certain kohen who was a hidden Yerushalayim. I guess on the outside he looked like a simple person, but in truth, he was not. He had 10 children from one wife, 6 boys and 4 girls. Every day he would daven and lie on the ground and lick the earth of the ground, meaning he would put all his kaiches into his tefillah and to the point where he was on the floor. And he was mispalel that not one of his children should be nichshel in any aveira or to anything bad. Amru, they said about him, Layatzas Eisa Shana Shlema, Acha Ba'ezra, Vehela HaKadosh Baruch Hu Es Yisrael Mi Bavel. The year wasn't even over yet until Ezra came and took Klal Yisrael, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu took Klal Yisrael out of Bavel. Vehela is Eisa Kayin, and he took this Kayin with them. I mean, we know from the Gemara in Kedushin, Asar Yochsin, that there were certain people that didn't want to go up with Ezra back to Eretz Yisrael. But this tzaddik didn't leave the world. This tzaddik, this kohen, didn't leave the world until he saw Kehanim Gedolim and Pirchei Kahuna. Pirchei Kahuna is the young Kehanim, active Kehanim in the Beis HaMikdash. His children and his grandchildren were Kehanim Gedolim and Pirchei Kahuna Ad Chamishim Shana. And only after that he's able to leave this world. The point of the story is how much kaiches this person put into the tefillah to daven for his children. There's a famous story that they brought the Chafetz Chaim, the Tehillim that his mother used when the Chafetz Chaim was a child. And the Chafetz Chaim looked at it and he started crying. And he said, you know how many tears my mother poured into this, that she should have Elohit children? And so that's the idea of this tefillah. The tefillah is, there's another nakud in this medrash over here that's maybe a little bit, bigger than what we're thinking over here. But the geula of Klal Yisrael through Ezra came about. It sounds like that it was very shayach to this yid that davened this kind. He was Yirei Shemayim B'Seiser, meaning Yirei Shemayim B'Seiser. At home, at home they saw his Yirei Shemayim. Outside on the street, they may not have seen it, but the people in his house, they knew that he was Yirei Shemayim. And through that, he was zeicha to have children, Kehanim Gedolim, and grandchildren, Kehanim Gedolim, but also it brought about the geula that they're able to leave Bavel. Yiratzain, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu should hear our tefillas and give us koyach and siyata d'shmaya, to be able to daven for ourselves and to be able to daven for our children, that we should all be erlich yidin, and we should be zeicha to be makabel the Torah, be'ava, on Chag HaShavuos. Sei gesund.